14, and then from there we'll jump to week 15. The records this week, I guess for some people they were good, sure, but for most people they were subpar average. Right, we haven't had a week like this in a long time. To give a shout out, of course, to Megatron, who went 11-3. Duke, Eagles fan, 10-4. So I'm not going to sit here and say not everybody did bad, but vast majority of the people were under 10 wins. As you can see, the worst record, Byron. Hate to tell you this, brother, but you went 3-11. Eesh, worst time to do that, right? So if you went 10-4 or 11-3, that's the best time. And of course, we lost Joshua Denoncourt. He didn't do his picks, so he's cut. One man don't stop, no show. And therefore, the tournament continues with 106 people. I try my best to keep as many people as I can, but sometimes, especially around the holidays, we start losing people due to family vacation, shit like that, or whatever. They just don't check their Facebook as often. But Megatron and Ted Seed, of course, did the best. So Mario also went 11-3. Joseph Tannehill went 11-3 as well. So I think we only have 4 people that went 11-3 out of the 106. Okay, so if you went 11-3, hey, you're one of 4 people. Cool. Now we're going to add the records together, which this is the cumulative of all 14 weeks together. And this currently is how the divisions shape up, wins and losses in its totality. Of course, we got some new division leaders. Paul Randall in Division 1, Spider in Division 2. The Nates is still in Division 3. Trent and Sean go a little bit back and forth. They're tied right now. Jose's barely hanging on by a thread in Division 5. Division 6, Duke and Eagles fan for life are going to be battling out for the remainder of the last 4 weeks. It's going to be a dogfight. Aaron and Kenneth, another one. New York Joe's kind of a little bit behind, so is JoJo. Division 8, you got Jesus Christ, but he's only got a 2-game lead on Green Bay Chris. Ouch. And Ravens Red Zone is creeping up out of nowhere. Just FYI, just kind of want to throw that out there. And JL 103, of course, has the best record in the Pick'em League at 146 wins and 62 losses. So he's got a little bit of a tight rope on everybody currently. Right now. And like I said, we're down 106 people, and like I said, one man don't stop, no show if he doesn't do his picks. And these are again the results of all the weeks combined together. It's going to be a dogfight. These last 4 weeks are going to be a dogfight. The people have been asking me how am I going to do the playoff format this year. It's still kind of in the works. The way that they're scheduling the NFL week 17, actually, I could probably do little mini rounds within the week. So for example, I think on Thursday they're going to have like 3 games on that day. I think Saturday they're going to have like 5, and then Sunday they're going to do 7. So I was like, okay, I might do mini rounds that week, so that way I could eliminate a little bit more people without having to do a big giant elimination round, because it's just a lot of time consuming to do that. So I figured it would be a lot better if I broke it down that way. It makes it a lot better to do so. And therefore, the picks are in. The first 14 weeks are out the way. We're going to go ahead and go to the picks of week 15. I'm going to go ahead and just get them out the way, get them over with. And from there, we'll do a breakdown of them. If we're heading into the second week of December, if I'm correct. The second week. Let's go ahead and go. Let's get them done. First game is Atlanta at Tampa Bay. That's going to be your Thursday game, December 11th. Tampa Bay looks like shit. How the fuck did they lose to New Orleans last week? I'm still trying to figure that one out. I thought Baker Mayfield wasn't playing. I later found out he was, and I'm like, okay, that's even worse. How the hell does Tampa Bay is 7-6 and they barely can keep up on their division? With, no offense, but the Falcons are not doing good this year. Saints are not doing good this year. And then the Carolina Panthers are, surprisingly at 500. Like, how is Tampa Bay not running away with this division? That doesn't make any sense. You got arguably one of the best premier quarterbacks in the league. Well, nonetheless, Falcons could play spoiler, just like the Saints did last week. But I don't think lightning strikes twice. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and go with Tampa Bay. Could get the win at home on Thursday. Sunday, the noon games. It's Cleveland at Chicago. I mean, is there even a point of picking this game? The Bears are going to win. I think the Browns are on a downhill. I mean, if Shadul Sanders starts at a decent game, he could play spoiler. But I think the Bears, they know what's at stake. We're playing for a division still, wild card, whatever you want to call it. They still want to make the playoffs. So I'm going to go with the Bears. They got a lot more to play for. They're at home in Soldier Field. That game's going to be snowing, I heard. It's going to be 9 degrees. Look at that. They're calling for 9 degrees in this game. Yeah, it's going to be cold. You might want to get your winter jackets ready if you're a Bears fan or a Browns fan and you're attending that game. It's going to be cold. Ravens at the Bengals. This game is going to be 15 degrees is what the weather is calling for. Tickets are as low as $32. Hey, you can go to a game for $32. Can't beat that shit. The Ravens are playing for a playoff spot. The Bengals are still kind of mathematically in it. I technically don't think they're going to make it. But they could play spoiler. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and go with the upset here. Give me Cincinnati to win at home against the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know why, but I'm going to go ahead and go with an upset. I like the way that Joe Burrow plays. I mean, sure, he's been injured all year, but he's back. He's playing okay, and then he got the win in Thanksgiving in Baltimore. I see him getting the sweep here. I see him playing spoiler in this. Got to have an upset every now and then. Give me Cincinnati to defeat the Baltimore Ravens. Chargers at Chiefs. Obviously, Chargers got a big Monday night win against the Eagles. I didn't see that coming, but they got the win. And the Chiefs are playing to hopefully make the playoffs. Could they possibly miss the playoffs for the first time in like 9 years? That could happen. I think the Chiefs get it together. I think they play good at home. Sure, they played a shitty game against Houston, but I think they get it together against Chargers. It's a division game. They usually play better against division rivals. Go ahead and give me the Kansas City Chiefs, and this game will be a 20-degree game, just like the Ravens-Bengals will be 15 degrees. It's going to be cold, man. We're in that cold month of December. We got Buffalo Bills and New England Patriots. It's going to be 32 degrees here in Foxborough. This is going to be a damn good game. And I had to really think hard on this one. Yes, New England's 11-2. But, man, those damn Buffalo Bills, you can't really count them out. They still believe that they come back and take that division, but it's like a must-win. I mean, the Patriots win this game. I think they pretty much lock up the division at this point. This is going to be a damn good game, but I like the Patriots at home because my gut tells me the Bills are going to win. But I'm going to go ahead and go with the New England Patriots to win at home. Just because I'm confused on that one. But that's going to be a fun game to watch. Commanders to the Giants. Both teams suck. And when both teams suck, you go with the home team. But in my case, I'm going with my gut. I'm going to go with the road team. Give me the Washington Commanders to win at New York against the Giants. Raiders at Eagles. I mean, the Eagles have been playing terrible. They're 8-5. The Raiders just suck in general. They're 2-11, 1-5 on the road. I think the Eagles get it back together. I think in this is a must-win for them. They know that they need to lock up that AFC or NFC East. Go ahead and give me Philadelphia Eagles at home. Jets at the Jaguars. This is the Jaguars' opportunity to win and go 10-4. Have something to be proud of, right? Go ahead and give me Jacksonville. I like Jacksonville at home. I think Jacksonville takes it. They'll go 10 wins, and Trevor Lawrence is going to have a 3,000-yard plus season. I think that he's going to break it. Obviously, he only needs 120 yards to get 3,000. I think he goes above that. He's probably going to throw for like 3-something in this game against that Jet defense. Go ahead and give me the Jacksonville Jaguars to go 10-4, win at home. Cardinals at Texans. Wow, Texans. They've won 4 in a row. They've beaten some really good quality teams along the way. Woody Marks is playing phenomenal. C.J. Stroud, Nico Collins, Higgins. I mean, all these guys are just coming together. And my boy Woody Marks, man, just pounding that fucking rock. Dalton Schultz, beast at tight end. I think Arizona's going to get over the Kyler Murray experiment. I heard supposedly they're supposed to get rid of him next year. And I think maybe it's their time to kind of move on from the Cardinals. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the Texans to continue this stride. I think they take advantage of this uh, Arizona Cardinals team that is kind of struggling. I'm going to go with the Houston Texans to win. Green Bay at Denver. This is going to be a damn good game, damn good matchup. Both of these teams, you know, are going to come at it full force. This could be a high offensive scoring game, and it probably will be. I'm predicting somewhat like mid 30s or possibly low 40s. This is a game I'm very confused on. When I get confused, I just go with the home team. Denver is 6-0 at home. I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos to defeat the Green Bay Packers at home. Let's go ahead and go with the next one. Detroit at the LA Rams. So Stafford's playing against his old team, right? And the same with the Detroit Lions quarterbacks playing against his old team. Okay, so they got a swap. Who wins? Is it Detroit or is it going to be the Rams? When again, when you get confused, you just go with the home team. I'm going to go with the LA Rams. If it was the same thing, if it was in Detroit, I would have went with Detroit. So when you get confused, you just go with the home team. To me, it just makes it much simpler. I don't have to confuse myself anymore. I'm just going to roll the dice with the home team. Carolina Panthers at Saints. So the Panthers have an opportunity to take their division. They have a damn good chance. They're on half a game behind the Bucks. Saints are 3-10. They got kind of their win last week that they needed to get. I just don't see lightning striking twice in this case. I think Carolina wants to win because they want a chance to win that division, the NFC South. So I think they're going to come in and play with a lot of firepower. I'm going to go ahead and take Carolina to win at home win on the road. Sorry, a tough road game, but they're going to go into New Orleans and win. I'm not saying Saints aren't going to play them a little hard, but I think the Panthers realize that they need to get a dub. Tennessee at San Francisco. Is there really much a debate about this game? Give me the Niners. I mean, what else am I supposed to say? Next one is Colts and Seahawks. Now, I heard that Danny Dimes went down with an Achilles tear. And first of all, let me tell you that's a shitty injury to have. That sucks. And I hope, speedy recovery, but he'll probably be out for this year and probably a lot of next year. That sucks. But I heard that the Colts signed, this morning, they signed Phillip Rivers. Not on the coaching staff. No, they signed him at the quarterback position at 44 years old. Allegedly, he's on the practice squad right now, and they expect him to be starting this week against the Seahawks. I shit you not. Phillip Rivers is signed with the Indianapolis Colts and passed his physical and got his workout in. They said that his workout looked great and that he might be expected to start Sunday against the Seattle Seahawks at 44 years old, and he's been retired for, I think, 5 years now. I must say that that's mighty impressive to, a stab in the dark. I always thought, what if Phillip Rivers comes back? And I'm like, well, why would he? He's 44, and it's like, oh, shit, he just signed with the Colts. What the fuck? Didn't expect that. But nonetheless, Seattle is just too good. Even if Phillip Rivers does play, he'll probably be a little rusty, but I still got Seattle at home. I like Sam Darnold. I like the Seattle's defense. Seattle's got a high-power offense. They're at home. Give me that Legion of Boom, baby. Give me Seattle, that 12th man. Minnesota at Dallas. And I think, obviously, Cowboys are still playing for a playoff spot. Vikings, I don't know much. I mean, they'd have to win out. The likelihood of that's unlikely. Cowboys are at home, and Dak Prescott's having an amazing season. 26 touchdowns on 3,637 yards. I mean, he's on approach for 4,000-yard season. I think the Cowboys have a little redemption here after the loss to last week, and I think they will. And give me the Dallas Cowboys to go 7-6-1. Monday Night Football. The Miami Dolphins head to Pittsburgh. Well, I think if you're Miami, it's a must-win, right? Because you want to play to possibly make a playoffs. But if you're the Steelers, you're still playing for your division. Okay. So who do you got? Pittsburgh or Miami? I'm going to go with the Steelers. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh. They are at home. I think they're going to use that momentum to win at home, and I go with Pittsburgh. So I have my picks already in for week 15. I kind of went over the records and everything like that. So hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to go ahead and head out because I got to get some sleep. I'm tired. If I go to bed now, I can get up around 2 and, get some breakfast and stuff, and then have to work another 8-hour shift today. And, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. This season has gone by fast. This year has gone by fast. We're already in December 10th. I mean, make that make sense. The year has just gone by extremely fast. You don't even get a chance to really think about the days anymore. Every day feels the same to me, right? But yeah, those are my picks, and I'm going to head out, get some rest. You guys have a wonderful day, and you take care. Have a nice day.